Uh, hey, this video is about politics, particularly my beliefs in politics. I'm going to go over gay marriage, abortion, the death penalty, the legalization of marijuana, and religion in schools. I'm not sure if I can fit it all in this whole video, but I'm going to try. Before I start, I just want to point out I don't fit into the Republican or Democratic Party. I think both those parties contradict themselves in certain beliefs they believe in. So I'm just not even going to say it. I lean towards either of the parties. So first off, I guess I'll talk about gay marriage. Now, first of all, I just want to point out why being gay is wrong. It says in the Bible that every time you masturbate, you kill a baby. So pretty much every time you have gay sex, you kill two babies. People consider gay people as a particular subculture or a group of people. They're not. They're just like normal people who, in my opinion, have a problem. And marriage is supposed to bond two people together so that they can have a baby, not kill a baby. If you think of it just think of it from God's point of view, an overall view. Unless you're atheist, then just don't listen to what I'm about to say. Give your creations a way to repopulate, and then people follow that lifestyle. The lifestyle of, a gay person. That's really, really not what God intended. Since God's the creator of marriage, the creator of people, and the creator of relationships, we can disagree with that, but I don't think it's a very strong belief. Gays should not allowed to be married, since man-woman relationship and marriage actually builds towards something, and a gay marriage doesn't build towards anything. Second off, this is going to be longer than the other ones. It's about abortion. Now, people say it's the woman's choice because it's her body or something like that. I think that's stupid. They say the baby isn't technically alive yet. And most people say, well, what if a girl gets raped? It's not her fault. She shouldn't have to have the baby. Alright, so I'd like to reply to a few of those points and, intertwine the points when I'm replying to them. So, first point, definitely should not be the woman's choice. The unborn baby has all 6 characteristics of life. It's murder. If you're an atheist, if you have a religion of any kind, it's murder. If it's a murder to kill a baby who was just born, it's, murder to kill a baby when it's unborn. Killing a pregnant woman in our modern day society counts as a double homicide. You know why? Because the life of the baby counts as a death in our modern day society because you kill it and it's alive. But yet, because of the Supreme Court, abortion is still condoned. But really, the baby indeed is alive and is as human as you and me. Say, in that very rare situation, a girl gets raped and is put into the situation of having a baby. But she still doesn't deserve an abortion. The life of a person is more valuable than the pain of birth of a woman or the social status of a pregnant teen or somebody. The mental and physical pain a woman can go through is not equal to the life of a living person. And after you have a baby that's not yours, you can just put it up for adoption. It's as simple as that. And some other family will be happy to have it. You don't have to kill it to just erase your problem just because you got raped, or maybe you were being a whore or something. I didn't want to use that word, but I don't know if I can use a different word. in my opinion, the only reason a baby should be aborted is if there's a very, very major birth defect, a birth defect that is so extreme that the baby couldn't enjoy life, a defection to the point that a baby wouldn't be living, it would just be existing. But, defects like Down syndrome or autism or, crippledness or things like that are usually the fault of the mother being irresponsible while carrying the baby, like smoking or drinking. I think everybody, no matter what your political beliefs are, should be against partial birth abortion. For those of you not aware of it, it's when you prematurely deliver the baby about 1 month before it's expected to be born and kill it. And they kill it in ways like you'd execute somebody during the Middle Ages in a very gruesome way. Here's one story I read about. Saw it on Facebook in the partial birth abortion Facebook thing. You can join it if you want to. Doctor delivered the baby. The doctor then stuck the scissors inside of the back of the baby's head. The baby opened its hand as if it was about to fall. And the doctor opened its scissors, and the power was immediately drained from the baby, and its arms dropped, and it was dead. And people in our modern-day society think that that's not murder. It's sick, really. Yeah. So, alright, third part, the death penalty. Now, people who against the death penalty usually say it's cruel or unusual punishment and is against the Constitution. But think about it. What's a crueler punishment? Dying a rarely painful death, or staying in jail for 60 years. People get raped in prison, like a lot. You have no hopes whatsoever, no hope of getting out, no goals or achievements that you could possibly get. You eat bread and water 2 times a day, and a lot of people get killed in prison by other inmates, sometimes from rival gangs or just for no reason, because there's no consequences if you have life in prison already. I read one story of a particular person who commits suicide in prison. They took a bunch of sharp objects, wrapped them up in some toilet paper, put some water on it, and swallowed it, and he was in excruciating pain 3 days before he died. And there are 20% of inmates who get the life sentence, kill themselves. So, personally, I do not support the death penalty, and I do not support the death penalty. I think that when you turn 18, when you can shoot a gun, when you get your ID, when in some countries you can drink beer, and smoke and stuff like that, when you choose your citizenship, you should just be able to choose, if you commit a murder, that whether you want to get executed or whether you want the life sentence, since they're both the really, really bad punishments in everybody's mind, and I think it'll just settle one particular politic in modern-day society. Well, I have 2 other parts, but I can't fit them in this particular video, so I'm just going to stop right here.